India and Australia are to start the final push before ICC World T20 Cup 2022 with a three-match T20 series. India were knocked out of the Asia Cup earlier after back-to-back losses against Pakistan and Sri Lanka. On other hand, the Australia won all their three T20 series since their previous World Cup win. India remained unbeaten in the group stage games of the Asia Cup, but they couldn't continue their winning run in the Super 4 stage. On chasing friendly wickets, they lost to Pakistan by 5 wickets and to Sri Lanka by 6 wickets on the penultimate ball of the last over of both the games. But they beat Afghanistan by a huge margin of 101 runs in the final game after registering a total of 212 runs in the first innings. Now, Virat Kohli and Bhuvneshwar Kumar led the batting and the bowling charts respectively from India in that match. The World T20 champion Australia have won 7 out of 9 games they have played this year, including one tie. In their last series, they beat Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka by 2-1, and we need to consider that Sri Lanka is now Asian champion and they are no small team. Josh Hazlewood and David Warner were the leading players in the respective departments in Australia wins over Sri Lanka, while Aaron Finch was named the man of the series for his 114 runs in 3 games. The last time when Australia visited India, they won the two match series by 2-0, and they are yet to lose a T20 series in India since 2007. And how odd is that? But that India is one of the biggest T20 team, and we have never won against Australia in T20s in India also. That is really strange. But this time it will be difficult for Australia as India is playing with their full strength selected team for World Cup. For India, the series will be part of the 8 matches before the World Cup T2020. 2022. While Australia managed to keep their T20 record, we will see that whether Australia will able to continue their record in India of winning all the T20 series after 2007, because it will be difficult for Australia to win against India in the first match as it is in Mohali. Now, Rohit Sharma will be happy that his pace bowling attack will be complete with the inclusion of Bumrah and Patel. Also, even though Shami is missing, but we have to accept that they are looking beyond Shami, and Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul will open the innings for India. And though Kohli had scored a century while opening against Afghanistan, Sharma will keep his faith in Rahul, who also scored a half century again in the same game against Afghanistan. But the problem is that Rohit Sharma is averaging below 23 against 19 previous games against Australia, including all the formats. Also, we can say the same with the KL Rahul as he is averaging around 30 with a subpar strike rate of 130. But the good part is that Virat Kohli is back in the form as he scored with this average of 92 runs in the Asia Cup, including two half centuries and 1 century, also with a good strike rate of 150. The Surya Kumar Yadav will continue to play at the number 4 position. Though his form tailed a little bit in Asia Cup, he managed to score at a strike rate of 163.52, and which is really great from any Indian batsman. India is still finding a solution to place a perfect middle order. Hardik Pandya's place is now fixed in the squad as he comes with a 331 runs as a strike rate of 142 with the 12 wickets with the ball. Since there is no left-hander in the top 5, India is choosing Pant over Dinesh. Both have an ideal strike rate of 133 this year, but Karthik's inning came at the crucial phases of the game, and they both have a bad reputation playing against Australia because Pant has scored only 24 runs in 4 innings, while DK has scored 69 runs in 5 innings, which is not that good for both of them. The injury to Ravindra Jadeja has now opened the doors for Akshar Patel and Ravi Ashwin in the team. While I don't include Ravi Ashwin as an all-rounder, he is just a bowler. With the Bumrah and Akshar Patel back in the squad, Bhuvi will get all the support from the other end, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar has was the leading wicket taker of the Asia Cup with 11 wickets, and he is also the India's leading wicket taker this year with 31 wickets in 22 games. Bumrah hasn't played many T20 since the last year, but his record against Australia, that is 15 wickets in 11 games with an economy of just 6.4, shows there is no issue with him taking the lead. Now, if we preview about the Australian team, Australia will be missing Mitchell Starc, Mitchell Marsh, and Marcus Stoinis, and Nathan Ellis and Daniel Sams also. And seen about because these players are missing, Seen Abbott has been called as a replacement, and skipper Aaron Finch will open the innings with David Warner. Aaron Finch is leading run scorer for Australia this year, while Warner has scored scored 140 runs in just 3 games and that he played this year. Now, Glenn Maxwell at number 3 will be a problematic for India. In the last series against India in India, Maxwell scored around 160 runs in just 2 games at a strike rate of 172.44, and he remained unbeaten in both the games, scoring a century and half century. And Steve Smith will be under pressure to justify his spot on the team, but his recent century after a gap of two years must give him some confidence to go berserk against India. Tim David has been finally called into the squad after leaving the Singaporean team. David is a terrific middle order power hitter, and he has been absolutely fantastic in all the T20 leagues across the world with a strike rate of more than 160. Josh English will be included over Matthew Wade because Matthew Wade's performance for Australia has been very average, and Josh is the will be the leading bowling unit with Pat Cummins and Nathan Ellis, and Hazelwood in the Australian is the leading Australian wicket taker in this season with 14 wickets with just an economy of less than 7. Ellis was also impressive in this season in T20 Blast in the T100. Adam Zampa will be the ideal choice as a specialist spinner for Australia, and I think so. The winning chance for both the teams is 50-50, and I hope that India wins all the 3 matches. Thank you.